Welcome to mano-Y-ola's Insights Dashboard. This dashboard has been curated to contain relevant data specific to Head Start and Early Head Start programs. It can be used to write grant and funding applications, complete community assessments, and make program decisions using the most current data available. So let's jump in and see what it looks like. On the left is the navigation panel, which functions kind of like a table of contents. The first tab includes 3 sections: our research and experience, using the dashboard, and national community data. They offer an introduction to what the dashboard is, how to use it, and an overview of some key data indicators for all counties in the United States. Next is your community data. This tab contains the bulk of the secondary data. You can click on it to view all the different categories housed within this tab. From here, you can scroll through many data sets. All of the information in your community data is illustrated for the nation, your state, and your service area. This way, you can get a sense of how your service area compares to the state and the country, and it begins to paint the picture of what is unique about your service area. If your program is funded to serve more than one county, then all the counties in your service area will be included. You can use these arrows to toggle the information if you want to view it in a different order. The information in your community data is reported using the same benchmarks for every county across the nation, and so it can all be housed together. However, there are some key data indicators that are reported by each state in ways that do not necessarily allow for comparing apples to apples. Because of this, we created a separate tab for each state to include their state-specific data as it is reported by their state. The State-Specific Data tab is housed next on the navigation panel. It contains 3 categories: Health and Human Services, Department of Education, and Early Childhood Education. You will find data for your state in each of these categories reported in the way that your individual state gathers and reports the information. A quick note about scrolling. Because of the software Insights uses, scrolling has to take place inside the space indentation parameters. If your cursor is outside of these parameters, the page won't scroll up or down, so just make sure to keep the cursor toward the center of the screen, and you shouldn't have any problem. Finally, we do want to mention that Insights always contains the most current data available, which means we're not keeping longitudinal data. So if you have certain indicators that you know you're going to want to be able to compare year over year, then we encourage you to export that data so you can save it and compare it as needed. We have a separate training video about how to export in Insights. We hope this overview has been helpful. Please click on the next videos for a deeper dive into the dashboard.